All right, quick and dirty, we see that the SPY has gotten to the swing point level right here, pretty much stopped a little bit. Again, look at the 50% range of this entire move right here. That's what you want to say. If it breaks below that, which I think is around this 195-ish area, then we see a change in trend. Just because this part of the action doesn't have any trend doesn't mean that you discount all of this. Okay, where is the trend? The trend is currently up, but we will be concerned and we will trade to short side accordingly if the trade's set up. But as far as looking at where the top is, can't do that right now until it breaks to 50%, which is around this area move. Again, there are a lot of shorts which I've taken, but again, to just look at the overall big picture, again, I think around January 24th, 25th is where we're going to see something regarding a turn. Now, again, you have the same type of thing setting up here. So if we just take this, look at our 50%, which is 98.31. Until it breaks below that, we still have to respect that the trend is moving up. Again, we do see the lower tops in place. But if this breaks above here, you're going to hear, oh, this and that. Again, you trade accordingly. You don't just blindsidedly take that. But you want to look at the weekly as well to say, all right, weekly, we see that we have a break of some previous week's lows. You had a break 1, 2, 3 from this date around the last week of December 2004. So again, we see that we cannot say, again, you don't let this little small action tell you that this is all of a sudden negated. Okay, IWM. Looking at that as well, we see that, okay, it's starting to try to form a little hammer right here. Again, this is, if you're looking at daily time frame, you got to be a little cautious regarding that. But again, you have to look at the big picture of the weeklies to say, wow, this has been sideways for a long time. So we kind of just have to see how this one breaks out. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if it could break out above here, maybe it'll look good for a weekly time frame. If you're trading a daily, you have to be a little bit cautious to say, listen, we've broken out, come back in. It's just starting to get a little bit of sloppiness accordingly. You have, damn, I didn't type that good at all. Wow. So let's look at Apple. Apple again is pulling back. Pulling back the midpoint of this swing. We see, very simple, quick and dirty. We see it's around at 107.40. 107.40 is a key area right now. You see you have those lower highs in place. And I would be very cautious going long right now. Baba, I think it has more downside to go. I think that Baidu was another name that looked weak and then flushed down today. Flushed down and broke this 50% retracement level. So I think it could have some more unless it recovers very, very quickly. You have Netflix is continuing to the downside. You also have a lot of other names as well. You have Google, that one's still under 500. Again, it's giving you a little hammer time, if you want to call it that. Again, people are trading the breakouts. They're going to get in and they're going to get squeezed on a bump up to 505. They're out because, again, if you go full size, where are you going to actually take this one? And we saw, again, 50% came up, got a little bit above, didn't get above 61.8, and flushed to the downside. Okay, where's the trend? People look at, these things and not take into account, you can't trade with this amount of information. Okay, what time frame you're looking at? You see people even day trade. They only have a couple candles up. No, where is it within the trend? Think. Where is it within the trend? That is going to let you know. It's not just Elliott wave. It's more of saying, okay, I need to see where this is coming from, because this, you would say it's in an immediate downtrend, right? But then this, you say, okay, it's in a downtrend, but at least you see where it's coming from. Okay, flushed down, came back up, flushed down, came back up, come back down. Okay, some people might say, oh shit, I would be short in the position, it's all these, but how many candles is it down already? I mean, it's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days down. Okay, it might pop up, but how close are you going to ride your stop? Are you going to trade retracement? I want to see where the actual damn trend is before I do anything. You also got another one that's looking down. Is Netflix. Okay, Netflix is continuing to look to the downside. Why? Because when I look at it from a bigger picture, I can see that, okay, some of you might say, okay, this is This is a buy. Again, if it breaks this level, this is a key level right now that it's at. Breaks this level, is breaking down, because if you look at the weekly, okay, you can see that it's at a key level. It's broken one swing, and it's going to break a second one closely, and that's the 300 big psychological plus all the way back here to 11 into top. So if it breaks this one, again, some people might say this is where I want to buy. It will support here, but that does not mean it has to be support here. You want to get your high and low probability trades and go from there. So again, we see some other names that are breaking down. Just one last one. This is on the weekly, by the way, so make sure you're looking at the right time frame from Netflix. GoPro is continuing to show some weakness today. I'm still short this one. Again, do I think it's going to go to 0? No, but I think that the target's around 52 at least. So we'll see how it goes from there. Again, I'm short from basically around the 60, 65 level. Let's see how it goes from there. Again, you don't call a bottom or a top, you trade the trend, and currently the trend is up because of what I said on the indexes, but you're seeing a lot of key names that are breaking down. Don't let the Dow get you all hot and bothered about how the market is looking when you have some key Momo or beta names starting to break down. So be cautious if you're not in some shorts, and going long, you want to take high probability trades. Take care.